what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys Batman 1989 Deluxe 6 scale figure. Now this is a 2.0 version of this particular piece because Hot Toys did release a Batman 1989 6 scale figure like many years ago, which I have missed out on. So I'm glad that we do have the opportunity to get another chance to pick up this particular piece from Hot Toys, so it has been like updated and so on. Now of course Batman is my all-time favorite comic book superhero, so I'm definitely excited about having this. And I did get to see Batman in the theaters like back in 1989 too as well. Also have it in this DVD collection, which has like the first 4 Batman films from like 1989 to 1997. So as you can see. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this, and I got this some Sideshow collectibles too as well. That's why I had it on pre-order, and it's just now arriving. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the Hot Toys 6 scale Batman figure. And again, I do have like the deluxe version, because if I would have got the standard version, it would have had like the traditional like gold like type Batman symbol, because I would have preferred that box. I think that box is more like better looking, well, more appealing to me. But yeah, this is like the deluxe version, which kind of resembles like the vault that Batman kept his bat suit in. So that's how it looks right there. On the top it does say Batman too. And right here it says Batman. Like, you has it on the bottom. On the back you can see like images of like the gargoyles, like the diorama stand. So let's see if I can get a closer look at it. It's a real huge box too, I must admit. I don't know if it's coming up that well in the lighting. And it says like the deluxe version that I have right there. As you can see, it says it right now in the box. And again, this is a massive box too. I think you just slide this on off. Let's see if I can. I think this is probably one of the largest boxes that I have, like a Hot Toys figure. So let's see. So yeah, you can see like the figure on the inside with like its accessories and stuff right there. I think the back of it is pretty cool, because on the back you can see like all that I guess you could say Batman's like gadgets, like 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 the grappling launcher, like the various different things and so on and everything. That's pretty awesome. I like the background. It's pretty cool. Now we're going to open this on up, and as usual, Hot Toys gives you the instruction manual for the figure. So I'm gonna see. Yeah, this is it. This kind of thin too. So I'll be sure to get a look at this. Okay. This is how it looks. Yeah. So y'all be sure to get a good look at this. Okay. And this also has like 2 trays. I guess you could say, because this is the tray that has the Batman figure with the accessories. But then this is right here is like the actual like tray for like the diorama stand. But this was like on it though. Yeah, and this is massive too. Well, okay, first I want to talk about the diorama stand that comes with the deluxe version. That's the particular version that I did get. Now I must admit, this is a beautiful piece. This is just done really well. I'm serious. This is awesome looking. And it is like huge, but I don't think it's really as big as like everybody's saying it is, you know. But it is like a very massive like stand. I think once you put Batman on it, he still be probably about like, I think up to almost where the gargoyle is up here. So I think that's but it is still like you would definitely need like space for this, because if you got like the standard version of this particular piece, you know, it would have came with just like the traditional, like usual stand. That would have been awesome if Hot Toys did include that, because now you have to have space to put this in. But still, I think it is like an amazing piece. And you could tell, like, from my opinion, this shouldn't probably go inside like a cabinet, like a detolf or anything like that, because it's so massive. You can tell you just need to keep it like on the outside. But yeah, they did do this very well. I really like how this look. So yeah, it does say like Batman right now on the nameplate. As you can see, it's how it looks like all around. Like, look how realistic like the broken staircase looks, like the wood and stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. You also can see like of the rocks where like the debris, like it's crumbling apart and so on. And I like these right here, like the drains they got with the gargoyles mouths on them. I think that's pretty cool too. Yeah, I like all like the pebbles and stuff right there. That's pretty cool. And you also have the gargoyle up here too. I think this is awesome. Which you can turn too, as you can see. It rotates. So that's pretty cool. Like how he has hands on his ears. It's awesome. And the gargoyle can also be removed from this too. Because as you can see, like right here, it has like these pegs right here that would sit on top of it. So let me see. You can see like the two holes right there that it would slide in. I'm saying some people are even putting like their Batman figure up here. So you know, I might give that a shot too. I don't know. I'd be scared that it would like he would fall off, you know. But still, I do think this is like an amazing piece. It really is awesome, beautiful, no joke. You just would like need like the space for this stuff. And you also get like this separate like a wooded piece right here that goes on the stairs too. So I know I'm about to put this in. So well, because from what I'm hearing and what I saw like in other videos, you can like remove this around like in different places. Kind of like on like Justin from Justin's collection. I know he did that. He took it out and moved it like in a different slot. But I think it's supposed to really just slide in right here, as you can see. But he was showing that you can put it even in the other slot right there. Then of course you could take like the U-style stand right here that comes with it. You know, that you could just put this on here too as well. So let's see if I can do it. So you know you can have Batman sitting right on the inside of it. So I think that's pretty awesome. But it is like a beautiful piece. It is. I think this is easily like one of the coolest diorama stands that I now have like in my collection. And now for the figure himself. So yeah, I've been definitely waiting for this. I've been hearing all the rants and everything about him. Let me see what I think of it. Okay. I'm glad we have another chance to get a shot at this figure though from Hot Toys. I think that's pretty cool. So let's see. Try to see if he stands too. So yeah, there's the figure right here, as you can see. Let's see. I gotta have trouble getting in the stand if I gotta work with the feet. Alright. And okay, there's the Hot Toys Batman 2.0, you can call it 6 scale figure. I'm gonna measure him, and he does stand, by the way. I had to work with his feet, so as you can see, he does stand. So he is like, looks like just a little over 12 inches if you're going by like the cowl, like the ears on the cowl. See up in there. Get on this right now, because there have been like a lot of rants about this particular piece. So I want to talk about the likeness to like how he is like on the film and so on. I even have like some things I wanted, some rants myself, you know. But I must admit, it's better than I thought it would be. It looks pretty good to me. But I must admit, like I was saying, there are some things I'm gonna touch on too as I go through the figure. Cause even I must admit, like this texture. Now, the 1.0 version of this particular piece had all that kind of texture on it too as well. Like it did look like that, but it just wasn't as bad as it has gotten with the second one. Cause the actual bat suit, and this is like my favorite bat suit of the live action Batman films. The bat suit in the 1989 Tim Burton film, it was really like smooth looking. It didn't really have all like that texture on it like that. So I'm gonna see if I can get a better look at it. Yeah, when you look at all that, like the you can see all like them dents and stuff. How it looks real rough looking. The suit isn't really like that. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it really was like that in certain scenes, or if you really got a good look at it. But from what I know of, even from like other figures that I have, it's like traditionally like a smooth like suit. But for some reason that is like how Hot Toys decide to, you know, to design this particular piece, because it's all around the legs and so on. But I must admit, I still think it's okay. I'm satisfied with it. Like I said, I'm glad we have like another chance at this particular piece, you know. And this is like a close up. Because the bat symbol apparently is done more accurately now. Like they were saying, like how that the bottom part, like they call it the teeth, actually touches the bottom of the symbol. So that's actually more accurate. Even from what I'm hearing is like the cowl on Batman is also like more like accurate too. Like it's like more like larger and so on. I think the 1.0 version of this particular piece, it wasn't like that, if I'm not mistaken. But I still think I'm satisfied with it. I do believe that, from my opinion, like the likeness to Michael Keaton is kind of off on it too. It does like him from like certain angles, like when you do it like sideways and stuff. I think it does look like him. And even like the belt, nah, it doesn't really stand out too much to me. But they are saying that this is even like too yellow. It shouldn't be this yellow. And I noticed that these rails can be like moved around now too as well. You can like push and move these around from what I'm hearing. Now of course, you know, Batman's head couldn't turn because Michael Keaton had limited movement in this bat suit, so he couldn't really like turn his head like left and right. You can't really look up and all that. I mean, you kind of can, but lift up the bat symbol and so on. And this is how it looks in the back. And I'm just not really starting to notice these capes everybody's like ranting about and complaining about too. This size of wire in it too. Because I must admit, like from the back, you know, you see right there, it does look kind of like, you know, I wish it would drape better looking than that. But it's okay though. I'm glad that it's a wire in it though. Of course, these are the gloves that he has on with his gauntlets. You can see those too. Now his hands can turn 360 degrees. The feet can kind of turn, but not too much. It's kind of like limited. But yeah, I think it's still. I'm satisfied. But like I say, I'm glad that I have another chance to get this particular piece, because I was really that 1.0 version of this. It was so many times I was so close to getting it, but it's just so expensive, like on the aftermarket. But yeah, like Batman's arms, like they can go up to about. Let's see if I can get this cape out of the way. I don't want to force it, because I think they'll still drop. You can get them to like about right there. I'm sure they can go higher, but you can't get them to like about right there. And again, he does stand. And let's see, he does have I think a bend in the arm. Of course, you know, you can't really leave it in that kind of a position to the arm. It's like a double bend too. As you can see, because you know, if you leave it like that, start getting those wrinkles in there. But yeah, there's like just too much texture on it, but it's cool. And like I said, I won't be surprised. That was really how the suit looked at. That Batman can also split. I don't want to do it too much, you know. I don't want to damage the suit. And of course, he does have like a bend, like in his leg right there, and a double bend too. As you can see, you know, it's like the bottom of his shoes, because you know, well, we all knew that he wore Nikes. So So yeah, and he does stand. And of course now the cape, let me see if you can get an ab crunch in here too. Yeah, looks like you can't really do an ab crunch, it's kind of tight. But of course the cape does have like a wire in it too, so you can, because I must admit I wish it would drape more naturally than it is. But it's still pretty cool. And I am actually thinking about going like the route of like the custom capes. I'm thinking about trying that. It's like I don't want to disturb how the company, like whoever made the particular figures, like if it's Hot Toys or whatever company made, I don't want to like disturb the design that they already have made for the figure for some reason. You know, I just keep whatever they had just gave us, you know. But I'm just thinking about messing with that kind of stuff. But yeah, I still think it's an awesome piece, and I'm definitely satisfied. And like I said, this is like my favorite of the bat suits, you know, in the live action like Batman films. Like the '89 bat suit, I just has always been made my favorite look for like Batman, as far as the live action films go. Again, I wanted to touch on the cape, which does have a wire in it, because you know these can be kind of difficult, but you can put out some cool poses when there's like a wire in the cape like this. I know they have custom capes that have better wires than this. As you can see, you can get the cape blowing out high in the wind if you want it. That's why I do still think it'd be kind of cool when they give us these. And it looks like it's all along up here, like the cape, like on the outer parts. It's not inside it. It's not at the bottom of it either. It's like not down, only on the front inner part of the cape. So you can have it like flowing. I wish it was better, like if it just draped it down. It's still pretty. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the Hot Toys Batman 1989, you can say 2.0 figure. This right here is the shoe that Vicky Vale was wearing, you know, because you know the Joker took it off. Remember he kissed, he said, threw it down the staircase when it was in the cathedral. So yeah, it's pretty cool. One of Hot Toys is teasing like a Vicky Vale figure. But I guess that would look cool just sitting there right here like on the stand like that. Cause remember he dropped because Batman looked down and looked up. So it's pretty cool though. It's a nice accessory. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with the figure. Up next I want to talk about the face plates that come with the figure. You get two alternate face plates. So it's like 3 altogether if you count the one that's on him. So side looks. I know a lot of people are writing about this particular look for him. Then of course the one I think is the coolest is the one that's like bloody light. Then that's awesome. And this is like another good look at it. But it looks realistic. It's like wet and so on. And that's awesome. And to remove Batman's mouthpiece, you actually have to pull it off the whole. I've seen people do it without doing that though. But you actually have to pull this all the way off completely and then go inside here and push it out. So I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, it does pop right on out, as you can see. So then you can take the various different ones, cause you can see that's how it looks. So it's like a hole. Then you would just take this and plug it on there. Yeah, there's no question. This is like the better of the pieces. So let me try it. But yeah, here's this particular look for Batman. I noticed this time it's like they really got him like smiling though with it. That's still a pretty cool look. There's no question I'll be displaying them like this at times. I wanted to also, well, I wanted to show how this looks too. This is how like this connects to like his cowl. It has this particular piece. I can even see now how you would just take the cape on off if you want to switch out and give it like a custom cape. And another thing too, while I'm on the subject of the subject of his interchangeable faceplates. This here is the eye tool, because you know you can take a Batman's car, and I still don't really use this feature for my figures. And it's like inside here, because I hear that people really just take their hand and put it in there. You can move his eyes around. I still haven't been really bothered with that particular piece, but I do have a bunch of these now. Okay. I probably will start doing that though. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories. Now up next, as usual, Hot Toys gives us some pegs, like if we break it. It's always good to have those. Then up next, you get my favorite gadget of Batman, the grapple launcher right here. This is it. As you can see, it also has this piece right here that folds out. Let me see if I can do it. Like gives them like a handle. It's nice. Now it's also gonna deattach too. I mean, it can separate. Let's see if I can do it. And there's also like a magnet right there on Batman's belt, where you can attach it to his belt right there. But you will of course still have to like separate this grappling launcher. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories, and Batman does have a lot. This right here is the line launcher that he used like in the museum, and it really does have like a spring in it too, because I saw like in one of the reviews of this, somebody broke their spring, if I'm not mistaken. But this does like I think bend out like this if you want, and you can see like the spring right there on the inside of it. This is pretty cool, because they call this like the gauntlet line launcher, if I'm not mistaken, because you know you would put this like on Batman's like wrist if you want. So I probably display them like this sometimes. Then you also get these bat stars. I think they call them ninja wheels, because you get like 2 of them too. They're so small too. But yeah, you get like 2 of these. That's how they look. Because I don't recall seeing Batman use these in the film. So yeah. Then you also get the bomb timer right here too as well. You also get the Batmobile remote. This would be cool if you have like the Batmobile, you know. I always thought this was pretty cool because it has like the bat symbol on it. Stop. Then you also have the smoke capsules. Now we get 3 of these, and they're real small too. Cause you remember he used these after he dropped Jack the Napier into the you know, like the toxic stuff, which turned him into the Joker. That's when Commissioner Gordon had saw him too. That's when Batman, remember, he threw him down. They took out his grapple and shot up. So he did use those, and you get 3 of the smoke capsules, and you also get this particular piece right here that came out like Batman's hand when he was in the cathedral, when that guy was like jumping at him. Then, you know, like he did his hand like that, and this came out and punched the guy. And you also, I always thought this was pretty cool. I always had to keep reminding myself that Batman did have the bat rope in the film. Because if you know that the comic books well, and he still uses this to this day. It's like he went more like grappling now, like he uses the grappling launcher a lot. But this really was like the primary thing that he used a lot in the comic books was the bat rope. You know, I still have to keep reminding myself that he did have this in this film, and they do have it like this too. You can take it on out, but they have it like designed like this. Kind of flipped out. You had to fold it up. And there's also like a ring right here on the end of it. So I think it's still pretty cool that we get this, because he did use this at the very beginning of the film, remember? So yeah, those are like all the accessories. that come for a Batman. Batman also has this particular piece right here too, which will go like on his utility belt. I think this is like if you want to attach like the grappling launcher to like his utility belt. That's what this particular piece is for. But Batman also has 6 alternate hands, so he has a total of like 8 hands if you count like the 2 that are on him. He has like these left and right hands right here. As you can see, you have that on that silver like on his glove. Always thought that was kind of cool. But he has these 2 hands, which are like they're like the same. You got like a left and right. Then right here, he has like a left and right of this particular hand too as well. It's like it's the same grip. Now these right here, here's like a hand like this, like the stop hand. Then he also has this particular hand. I think it's probably for the grappling. It looks like a trigger hand, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, looks like it'll be good for the grappling launcher. With the grappling launcher in his hand too, I just wanted to kind of show that too. It's like you can't really get Batman's like arm all the way up. I think you probably could if you really work with it, because it'll drop down, like it'll keep dropping. But I heard that those were like that, even like previous versions, like the movements, because Michael Keaton, if you could remember, really couldn't really move that well in that particular bat suit anyway. So yeah, if anything, you probably could get like a double bend pose, like have him holding it up like this, but like just actually like straight out without the arm bend, like just him like just out like that. I don't think you'll be able to do it, you know. Unless you're really working with it, because like it droops, like drops. And you probably shouldn't keep him in that kind of a pose like too long either. And Batman also has like these 2 poles right here. And these are for if you want to hold his cape up. So I'm going to see if I can get us a try. Right here on Batman's cape, you can see like the slot where you will insert those rods. Because yeah, you would take these and like feed it into the something to see if I can try it. Now there are even hands for really holding this pole if you want. But this is just giving an example. I probably would mess with this sometimes, of how it would look, you know. Because he doesn't have to really have them all the way up in the air, you know. But I know if he wanted like hide that he has poles holding them, you know. It's just giving an example of how it will look. There's no question I probably mess with this sometimes too. Now I want to compare my Hot Toys Batman 1989 6-scale figure with some of my other Hot Toys Batman figures. And here's the Batman Forever figure, some Hot Toys. We have Batman, then we also have the Robin figure, you know, like the Val Kilmer and Chris O'Donnell versions of these characters from Batman Forever. I see you can still pick these up too, like at places like Sideshow Collectibles. So I wonder how did they do, you know, or did they get slept on? Because like you can still go there and pick them on up, and that's been like over like years if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think these still are awesome though. Here's the Hot Toys Batman Begins figure, which a lot of people thought was terrible, you know. Even I had like some issues with it. And I'm kind of wondering if that's what was kind of going on with the Batman 89 suit. It still doesn't look as bad as this. But I still believe that's kind of what was going on with that. Hot Toys was trying to do like certain improvements to the figure that I think a lot of people didn't agree with. But yeah, this is the Hot Toys Batman Begins figure. And as you can see, I also have the Hot Toys The Dark Knight figure too right here as well. Like I said, Christian Bale's Batman, or versions of Batman. Yeah. And here's the Robert Pattinson version of Batman from the Batman. As you can see right here, just comparing like the bats that I have. Yeah, this is another that I think is like awesome as well. Okay, that's the Hot Toys Batman 1989 Deluxe 6-scale figure review. Now, this was easily my most anticipated figure of this year, of 2024. So now I have gotten in their hands and I've heard all like the rants and various like reviews from everybody and so on, you know. And I even kind of admit that there are like some issues like with like the texture on like the bat suit. I believe it's too much, and certain things like the cape probably could have been better, but still like a decent cape. Now I think like the likeness to Michael Keaton, I'm hearing that they are all saying that the 1.0 version, like the previous release version of this particular piece was like much better. You know, I kind of agree with them on that. But I must admit, I'm happy that I got the chance to pick up this particular piece from like Hot Toys, you know. So I still think that was like awesome. And this has always been like my favorite bat suit of the live action like Batman like bat suits, you know. And like I mentioned earlier, I did get to see this particular Batman film like in the theaters like back in 1989 when it was originally released. So yeah, I'm definitely like happy about having this, and I also do have that particular film like in this DVD collection, which has like the first 4 like Batman films. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this up, especially if you're a fan of this particular version of Batman, like the Keaton version, like I said, the Tim Burton Batman, you know. And I know that they have the Batman Returns figure apparently coming on the way too as well, like a new updated version of Batman Returns, so that should be pretty awesome. Now I picked this up from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had it on pre-order, was at Sideshow Collectibles. So yeah, and now I'm hearing certain things about like Jack Nicholson, like he doesn't allow them to use like his likeness anymore or something like that. I used to hear that he just charges too much, like he's expensive. But I hope we can get an updated version of the Jack Nicholson Joker from this particular film. God, that'd be easy. Like one of my most anticipated figures. Like whenever it's like actually like revealed, if they ever do that. But I'm hearing there are some issues with him. Now he's not allowing like them to use like his likeness, from what I'm hearing. But yeah, and another thing too, but I'm suspecting that those like quarter scale type figures, they probably get slept on. People don't really purchase those that much. I would love to see like I don't know if this particular version, but like a quarter scale version of this from Hot Toys. I would definitely pick that up. If Hot Toys can give us like a quarter scale version of this particular version of Batman, like the Michael Keaton, the 89, that would be so awesome. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this, you know. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. I'm Batman.